And the first thing they did is we're going to have it restored. We'll get it back very quick. One of the biggest sites in the world. Killer for last, by the way, but killer for the governors and other. With Democrat ministers before we go over a horribly run capital in Washington, D.C. Clean it up, renovate it, and rebuild our capital so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder, crime, but rather it will become the most beautiful capital anywhere in the world. And on day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender, and to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. Women's sports on day one. How embarrassing is it to say that? You know, there's some things that you can understand. You always like this business, you always like to understand the other side. I don't understand open borders. I mean, how stupid is an open border? But equally, and to be honest with you, much more importantly, open borders, you have millions of people coming in, and they're coming from all of these places and causing tremendous death. Every day you have a migrant crime, you have a migrant killing. It seems they're all young girls, they're all 13 and 12-year-old girls, so large extent. But every day you're reading about this. But how embarrassing is it for me to say, we will build a wall or we will build a wall? But how embarrassing is it to say, we will keep men at a women's school? Who would want men to do this? And yet for them, for all these people, including the fake news media, for whatever reason, it's like a big deal. Who would want it? Did you ever look at the weightlifting records? Records that stood for 18 years! And a guy comes up, have you lifted before? No, I haven't. I'm suffering tremendous windburn. What happened? The doctor said, oh, well, I was swimming. I'm an Olympic swimmer, but a person transitioned, and he went by me so fast that the word that hell out of me got to me. No, it's so and it's so horrible for women. It's so embarrassing for women. I will fully uphold our Second Amendment. We will protect innocent life, and we will restore peace. And I will secure our elections like never before. Our goal will be, when they vote, with paper ballots, proof of citizenship, and voter ID. But until then, Republicans must win. We have to get out and vote. We want to do a landslide that's, you know the expression? Too big to rig. Too big to rig! Right? From North Carolina, too big to rig. If you took the, you know, this is something I used to say 5. I upped it to 10. I think it could practically up it to 20. If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States and added them up, they would not have done near the destruction to our country as Joe Biden and the Biden administration has done. I think I can make it 20. Who's done this kind of damage? Who has done this damage? Well, we have 20 million people poured in here, and they shouldn't be here, and they're destroying our country. So if you want to save America, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you know, and vote. Vote early, vote absentee, vote mail-in, vote...
Fuck Joe Biden!
In addition, we need volunteers and poll watchers to watch and make sure they're not cheating, which of course they're going to try. The only way, look, I'll tell you what. We came over here, there's a Trump sign on every lawn, it's crazy. We don't need the votes, you know what we need coops. We don't want them dumping ballots, we don't want them violating the same legislatures like they did. We have people with sign-up sheets here today, and basically sign up because we cannot let this happen again. And Philadelphia was one of the most egregious places. So they used COVID. So in conclusion, from Harrisburg to Pittsburgh, from Easton to Bethlehem, and from Altoona to right here in Philadelphia, we stand on the shoulders of American legends who poured out their blood, sweat, and tears for our rights and for our freedom. This great city was the home of, wow, think of this, Benjamin Franklin, Betsy Ross, the American flag and the Liberty Bell. Not too many cities can compete with that one. It's where Thomas Jefferson wrote the words, all men are created equal. Where our founding fathers declared American independence. Where our Constitution was written to secure American freedom. I'll tell you, there is no place like this in terms of that. There is no place like this. And Philadelphia was the city that gave America generations of tough, strong Pennsylvania workers, families, soldiers, and they all helped build us into the greatest nation in the history of the world. But now, we are a nation that has lost its confidence, willpower, and strength. We are a nation that has lost, quite simply, its way. But we are not going to allow this horror to continue. Less than 4 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again.
Amen.
With the right leadership, every disaster Sleepy Joe Biden has created can be fixed. It can be fixed very quickly. Every problem can be solved and every wrong can be rectified. By this time next year, American borders will be strong, sealed, and secure. They will be strong, sealed, and people will come into our country. But they will come in. We'll be in full retreat. Our economy will be roaring back. Optimism will be surging. The American dream, you don't hear about that, will be thriving again for citizens of every race, religion, color. Law and justice will reign all throughout our land. Freedom will be restored. The flame of liberty will be burning bright. Crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country, will be a fading memory of the past. And our great including the once forgotten men and women of our country, will be the ones shaping America's magnificent future when I am the 47th President of the United States. Together we will in the history. And always remember, we are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud